This is it, Fuji XT-4. Now I've got the XT-4 with the 16 to 80mm lens, a black edition. I chose the Fuji XT-4. These are my initial feelings on the camera. I've got the XT-4 black edition and I've got the 16 80mm lens, and I chose that because 16 to 80 has got a real big reach. On the XT3 I love the 15 to 85, although that was 2.8 at the wide end. But this camera is similar to the XT3 but isn't. Although these cameras are similar, the XT4 and XT3, it took me a long time to set this up, and although the menus are pretty similar, there's so much in them you don't know what you got switched on, what you got switched off. So to get it as I wanted, which was like the XT3, I found that it took me quite a while. But once I got used to it, that's fine. The grip really is a lot better, and the flippy out screen is much better. Apart from that, it's very similar to the XT3. This has got IBIS. I haven't really noticed the IBIS at all. Maybe in some of the B-roll I've taken, the IBIS really works well, but it's not something you notice that is working. So yeah, I can recommend the XT4, and the XT3 is a superb camera, and possibly the upgrade to the XT4 is not really needed unless you want those extra little things. But the XT3 is superb results along with the XT4. Now I've been using this camera mainly with the 80mm macro lens, and I've got a daily project which on my Instagram account, which you can take a look at. So I've been taking lots of macro with it, and I haven't really tested out this lens to its full extent, although the reach I love. The other thing about this lens is it's got such a big reach from 16mm up to 80mm. I'm going to show you two shots. The first shot is with it at 16mm. This is wide open f4. And the second shot in the same position, shot at 80mm, and you can see how far that reaches into the shot. Really is quite impressive. I'm going to show you some B-roll shot with, well, it's with the 80mm macro lens. One with the IBIS and OIS turned on, and one with it turned off. And you can instantly see the difference between the two, and you can judge for yourself whether or not it's smoother. One of the things with this camera is that it's got an excellent battery life. much bigger battery. Trouble is, you don't get a battery charger with it, which is a shame. If you want a battery charger, you have to buy that extra. Otherwise, you can charge it with a USB-C in camera, which I'm not really that keen to do. But I've been doing it so far till I get a battery charger. So the other thing with it is you can plug a microphone in, but you have to use a little adapter to be able to get the headphone jack. Well, I never really use the headphone jack. I don't think my audio is all that brilliant. So it's something I wouldn't normally use in making simple YouTube video. But although this is thicker, this is slightly thicker than the XT3 and obviously slightly heavier, doesn't really make a lot of difference. You get used to it straight away. I haven't sort of noticed, oh, it's big and bulky, because it isn't. So really it's quite a joy to be using. And the XT3 that we're filming at the moment, am I going to get rid of that? Well, I'm a bit attached to it, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to sell it or keep it. I mean, it may be good for doing videos, although this with a flippy out screen is going to be much better. I'm also going to show you two pictures shot at a 15th, again with a macro lens, so that really exaggerates anything going on. It's at a 15th of a second, one with the IBIS on, one with the IBIS turned off. So for me, the IBIS seems to work a treat on this camera, and you don't really notice it until you do a test like this. Well, I almost forgot. They have updated the focus stacking. Now, we had focus stacking which really wasn't suitable for macro shooters. It was fine for landscape, and I think up here I've got a video about that. And that's the same on the XT-4. They've now got a manual mode which you can set your start point and your end point, and that's all fine, but again works a bit quirky, but it works, but doesn't work fine for macro. Now I can focus stack a shot with 5 shots. I do it on manual, and the XT-4 is the same as the X Pro 3 in focus stacking, and I can set the start and the end of where it shoots, but you'll press the button and it will take 30 shots, and you're sort of stacking a little area like that, and it only needs 3 or 4, and it doesn't seem to be that flexible. Well, pretty rubbish really. You need to be able to set up a start point, end point, and the number of shots. Not let the camera decide number of shots, because taking a number of shots over a very small area is simply ridiculous. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment down below whether you think it's worth the upgrade, whether you've got an XT4, or whether you're going to stick with your XT3 or your XT2. So anyway, please subscribe, be kind, be safe, We'll see you again next time.